Hello everyone, welcome back. Another episode hopefully. So what I'm going to just do is just start prepping the inner wings. There's not much to do apart from there's got a bit of stone chip over the whole lot. Well, I stone chip from the outside. But what we need to do is just rub down and get them as smooth as we can, as best I can. So I'm just going to go over it with some 240 on the inner wings, and then for these front panels I'm going to get some paint on the front panels just because it's going to be easier to get the paint on now. I can easily repaint some of this front stuff later, but definitely on the back. Let's get some on now because then it's all good. So I'll just go over with a bit of Scotch-Brite on that, Scotch pad on that. And yeah, so let's just prep the wing. This side's going to be fairly awkward because of the vents, but we'll just get on with it. Found my block. This is what I normally use. Get them off eBay, all sorts of sizes. So bang, wrap the thing round, hold on to it, give it a rub. So useful things to have. That's what I've got on. Any old block will do those as long as it's flat. In between other bits, it's good to keep remember to put a bit of filler primer on these bits. So let's do that again. So if I waffle too much and should just do slow-mo, so Scotch pad, brush up some of this stuff as well. Decided to drop the rear subframe, so we're going to undo all the brakes later when my dad comes over next week. Drop the subframe, I think. We're going to fit the engine to the subframe and lift the subframe back up, or drop the car onto the subframe, whichever you like to think. So yeah, Scotch pad. Alright, just doing lots of little jumps, just jumping around because I don't really know what I'm doing tonight. So I'm just going to, a couple of welds I just need to grind off where I put the brace bars in before, so I'm just going to do that. Okay, more scotching to do, door pillars, and then we can see how smooth they are. Alright, I just found a bit of roughness up here. Very light surface rust, so basically what I'm going to do is get the soft pad on it and try and flare it back and see if I can get rid of everything there, because I might as well try and get that smoothish because it's quite an eye line, if you see what I mean, of when you're standing near the car you might see it through the window, who knows. I think with the rubber on you mostly wouldn't, but let's give it a clean up. Alright, still a little bit surface there. To be honest, I could get away with it, I think, to be honest. But I might just mix up a little bit of filler anyway, just to go in there, because then you guys, when you come to the show, you can go, wow, look at that bit, I can't even see where you repaired it. And then hopefully you ignore the rest of the car. Still got holes up here, I've got a few little holes to do around the outside, but we'll do those once the inside's prepped, because I've got no problem with that. We'll just I'm going to be masking everything off to do the outside, so that'll be not a problem. Just going to just have a quick check of the other side and see what that's looking like. Again, my lovely etch primer, to put a bit of that on, again when you rub through. So I let that dry off, and then I might put a couple of touches of filler in where I think it might be needed. Otherwise, yeah, I'm just going to get another filler coat on these bins. Alright, what I also thought was that when I paint the interior, I best give something else a go. So what I thought is I picked up this shot blasted boot. It'd already been shot blasted, already been 2K etch primed or whatever. Obviously it's got a bit dusty where I've just been laying around. I know I did see a couple of little dents, but I think pretty much it's 99% there. So what I'm going to do is paint this at the same time to give me a little bit of practice and just see how I do on something that's a bit more bigger surface area. And also I can then, if it looks good, I can put the door handles back on, build it all up, and put the sticker on as well, and then hang it in my house to spur me on. But for now, yeah, let me give it a clean up, take the door handle back off, the boot handle, clean it out, see where we're looking, and get some filler in the little dents. But yeah, that's my plan as well. And just for you, Martin, my big screwdriver. Alright, I found a few more low spots. It's quite good that it's got the bit of the dark paint that's overspray that's been going on it and stuff. You can see the dark patches, and you can then see the ridges that are being, and the valleys that are being made. A couple of little high spots just where it looks like some badges have been on. So I've just tapped them down a little bit with a hammer, which get a skimming of filler on those. But again, I can't remember if the Red Hot has a badge at the back here, but definitely has a sticker here, so it's not too bad. So yeah, it's not overall, it's not too bad, but we get a little bit of filler on it. Alright, I'm going to leave it for the night now. Go in, say hi to Stella. Body shop people are looking at me going, Christ, he's put 20 tons of filler on that. It's going to take ages to stand back. Yeah, well, it will. So, yeah, I'm all good for the moment. So we're going to call it a night. Got a long few days ahead with work and stuff. So I'll try and get some updates as I can. I've stacked a few little bits and bobs up, but I'll see what I can do. But yeah, good luck everyone. See you soon.